Last weekend, the campus was rocking with many activities.
And where will you smoke on campus next fall? Welcome to NSU News. I'm Sydney Riley.
And I'm Kathleen Barkley. Thanks for joining us. Your news starts now. Students always say there is nothing to do on the weekends. Last weekend, the staff of KNWD provided NSU students with something to do. Here's the story.
Demon Fest 2014 was held this past Saturday at Iberville Field. There were over 20 bands that performed during the festival, which was hosted by KNWD, NSU's student-run radio. A lot of people attended the event, and it was considered a success.
I think considering a lot of factors, it went really well. We had a pretty good turnout this year. Thankfully, the rain held off, which is a really big factor with any outdoor event. But everything seemed to be really organized. We had none of the bands ever got behind, which was really great. People seemed to really enjoy themselves there. So all in all, I would say that Demon Fest went really well this year.
There were plenty of bands, vendors, and things to do at the all-day event. This event is a tradition that KNWD hopes to bring back every year at NSU. So, what can we expect the future of Demon Fest to be like?
Next year, it's kind of hard to say at this point because we just finished this year's. But I really hope that this will be a tradition at Northwestern that can grow and can include, more people, that people will come to expect Demon Fest. I hope we can get a better variety of bands for next year. I think the bands that we had this year were great. A lot of them were from local areas such as Shreveport, Baton Rouge. It would be nice to get a better variety of bands next year and kind of cater towards a wider taste. But, I guess in a general sense, you can expect it to be bigger and better.
For more information about Demon Fest or KNWD, visit their website, knwdradio.org, or drop by their office on the first floor of Kaiser Hall in room 109. For NSU News, this is Micah Pickering.
Anyone that will be working, learning, or visiting our campus next fall needs to pay close attention to our next story. And if you smoke, you better not turn that channel now.
If you're used to relieving stress by smoking between classes, well, unfortunately for students and faculty, this won't be an option anymore. Starting August 1st, 2014, Northwestern State and all campuses across the state are implementing a tobacco-free policy. Students have different views on the tobacco policy that will take place.
Well, the stopping the using on campus, I understand for the health and safety of the ones that don't smoke. But as us being adults, I feel that we should be able to do what we want to do.
The tobacco policy is somewhat good because people that don't smoke shouldn't have to be around smoke. And the dipping, people spit around campus, and I think that's personally nasty.
I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to improve people's health because cigarettes are bad for you, but I think they're going a little too far saying banning it off all campus. They should put maybe a smoking area because, you can't even smoke in your car, and that's kind of not okay.
I completely disagree with it. As a smoker, I know smoking's bad for you. Pretty much everybody that smokes knows it's bad for you, and I get that they're trying to do a health movement type of thing, but we're well aware that smoking is bad for us. So I choose to smoke. That's my decision. If I want to smoke in my car, which I pay for and I own, I don't see why the campus should have any say on that.
I don't believe it's going to hurt anything. I think it's a good idea. Most places around Louisiana are becoming smoke-free. I don't believe it, not being able to smoke in your car if you're in your car. I think there should be stipulations where people aren't throwing cigarettes out on the stuff, out on the street and stuff. But definitely not anywhere around buildings and stuff. I believe that's a smart decision. I don't see myself smoking for the rest of my life, so smoking's not really that important to me. But being a smoker, I believe I should do it be able to do it in my own confines.
Regardless if you're a smoker or a non-smoker, the rule will be implemented starting next year. I'm Michael Johnson, and this has been NSU News.
Well, Courtney, how's the weather looking for this weekend?
You'll need your rain boots and your raincoats. I'll have that for you and more when we come back.
It could have been half a century ago.
Or maybe it was just last spring.
It doesn't matter how long ago you graduated, because here, you're still family.
No matter where your education has taken you, or how much you think things have changed,
Northwestern is still home.
Wouldn't you like to receive an Ivy League education at a fraction of the cost? The Louisiana Scholars College is here to give you just that in a close-knit learning environment. Established in 1987 as the state's designated honors college, the Louisiana Scholars College continues to offer a unique, comprehensive, and interdisciplinary curriculum that helps hundreds of students excel beyond the rest in the professional world. The Scholars College seeks highly motivated students who are willing to experience new ideas in pursuit of their education. Expand your mind without expanding your wallet.
Ever wanted to travel abroad and climb the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France? Boat on the waterways of Venice, Italy? Visit the famous castles of Bavaria, Germany? Or relax on the sandy beaches of Sydney, Australia, while earning class credit at the same time? These locations and opportunities are offered to you as an NSU student, regardless of your major. For more information, contact the Family and Consumer Sciences Department, and you can be on your way.
After a year at one college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. That's when I heard about Northwestern State University's nursing program. I enrolled, learned from the best, and graduated with a 4-year nursing degree. Now I'm helping save lives in a hospital surgical intensive care unit. I'm Kaylee Craven, a proud and successful graduate of Northwestern State University, and you can be too.
Northwestern State University. Students today, leaders tomorrow.
Good evening. My name is Courtney Matthews here with your NSU weather. Tonight we have our temperatures with a 69 degrees and a beautiful breeze tonight just to wrap in the evening. That's our current conditions and the humidity of 83 degrees. As you can see right here, we are in the high 60s. Natchitoches with a nice 69, Shreveport with 68, Monroe with 67, and in the southern part of Louisiana region, we're stuck in the in the low 70s. So we will be going with this beautiful temperature. So right now you can see the skies are clear. We have a nice temperature, like I said, with the high 60s. So this is what you can be looking forward to over the weekend. On our national radar, we are definitely clear in the skies, no cold fronts, no warm fronts. It is definitely just breezy. We can probably expect just a little bit of rain, but for the most part, we have clear skies. This is our national satellite. As you can see, kind of in the Texas range and lower Louisiana range, we have some clouds. And then in the northern part of the United States, we have some clouds moving in. But right now, like I said, we are just smooth sailing, coasting with the clouds. And this is our national temperatures, with Dallas at a nice 60 degrees. So we're pretty much staying warm, not too cold, not too hot. We are a very nice, happy medium. Louisiana will be catching it with some cold fronts later on, but right now we are just smooth sailing with the warmth. For tonight, we can expect the lows of 63 with a slight chance of rain, and for tomorrow, we'll have the highs of 80, and you can also expect just a little bit of rain throughout the day, but not too much. Our 5-day forecast, we have temperatures of 80 degrees tomorrow with a chance of rain in the lows of 55. On Saturday and Sunday, you can expect some sun and a little bit of clouds on Saturday. And the temperatures for the rest of the weekend and on Monday and Tuesday going into the week, we have mid-70s with the lows of 40s on Saturday and Sunday. And on Monday, we have mid-50s with 53 and 55. So we're looking pretty beautiful going into the weekend, besides that one little hit on Friday. And then going into next week, we have clouds in the sun. And I'm Courtney Matthews with your NSU News.
You and her and all the other parties in her playhouse out back. Hi, I rehearsed trying to convey the right emotion, so please don't cause a commotion and mess me up. Thanks.
I spend countless hours moving with grace, so please be careful with flashing cameras. They can be distracting.
Grace, thy steps retrace, poor wandering one. I spend countless hours trying to perfect my pitch, so please silence your cell phones. I want to be heard.
Please adhere to the rules so we can put on our best performance for you.
When I was a little girl, my father taught me about business. He had me pick out a company and follow it in the stock market. While a student at Northwestern State University, my interest in business led to a degree in business administration, and that degree is paying off, as I now own my own company. I'm Sherry Talley, a proud and successful graduate of Northwestern State University. You can be too.
Northwestern State University. Students today, leaders tomorrow.
We walk up and down the halls of Kaiser Hall and around campus all the time, thinking that our campus is very nice. But did you know just 60 miles southwest of us is another NSU campus? Here's a closer look at that campus.
Since 1986, Northwestern State University of Louisiana in Leesville has provided members of Vernon Parish and Fort Polk communities with the opportunity to continue their education while serving in the military or staying close to home.
Active duty soldiers, their family members, and also our civilians in the area. To embrace this area, it was a great pocket of really good students that we could take in and service this community with their educational needs.
So financially it's easier, and then my husband supports it. So I like it here. I like how small it is, and the instructors, and they're very helpful because you are in the military.
It's very convenient for, especially around this area, a lot of spouses that go to school, it's 15 minutes from their house. They don't have to drive all the way to Natchitoches or Alexandria.
Though the Leesville campus is considerably smaller than the main campus, students find they receive the same quality of education in a closer-knit environment.
We're like a really close community. Everybody's like a team here.
I feel it's a friendly campus and the professors are very friendly.
For more information on NSU in Leesville, call 337-32-3100 or look them up at leesville.nsula.edu. For NSU TV News, I'm Jessica Dodd.
Northwestern State University Department of Language and Communication presented their annual spring read last night in the Watson Library. This year's theme was spring cleaning.
Spring Read is an event where faculty and students at NSU get together and read literature, poetry, fiction, nonfiction. It kind of started, someone asked me if I wanted to have an event and have a reading. I was like, me by myself? No. But I'll see, maybe I can, get some other people together. We can, see what we can do. And so that's how it started. It started with just the faculty in the English department. And then we just slowly started branching out, inviting other people. Other people started expressing interest and wanted to get involved. And we said, why, of course, you certainly can. And now it's something that people seem to look forward to every semester. A lot of people enjoy it. We're glad about that.
What would you say to a faculty member
or a student on campus who's thinking about participating in Spring Read, but's not really sure if that's what they want to do or if they're a little bit scared?
I think definitely go for it. I mean, I think it's a great way to, get involved with the language and communications department, first of all, and get to meet all the professors and a lot of really great writers in the department.
And we just encourage anyone who's interested, if you like literature, you like poetry or whatever, you'll love this event, and to come on out and be a part of it. And if you're interested in participating, you can do that too.
The 2014 Spring Read will replay on NSU TV in the coming weeks, and it'll also be on the NSU YouTube channel. For NSU News, I'm David Antilli.
Well, Landon, March Madness is in full swing, and there are games going on all over across the country. Can you tell how things are going for our Lady Demons?
Well, yes, sir. The Lady Demons did some work in Knoxville, Tennessee, and also the Lady Demons track team are getting on it as well. I'll have all that when we come back.
With a full-time job, Donna Johnson could only dream of getting her master's degree. No way did she have time to go back to college, or so she thought. Donna enrolled in ENSU, Northwestern State University's online program. ENSU let Donna go to class at home. Now, thanks to ENSU, Donna has her master's. Learn how to get your degree by logging on to nsula.edu. Northwestern State University. Students today, leaders tomorrow.
Here at the Louisiana Scholars College, education and excellence go hand in hand. We have unique courses that will prepare you for law, medicine, or graduate school. Please visit scholars.nsula.edu.
Through these doors are some of the nation's top cadets in the Army ROTC program. Northwestern State University prides itself on having a ROTC program that ranks among the top 10% in the nation. Through learning the importance of education, discipline, and leadership, these cadets are in the right place to start a lifetime of excellence. Northwestern State University's Army ROTC program, pushing past the standards to greatness.
Welcome back, Demon fans. I'm Landon Wright, and this is your Demon Sports Blitz. They went from basketball shoes to dancing shoes with 3 straight wins in the Southland Conference Tournament. We have a look back at the road to the championship for the Lady Demons.
Roberts has it go through the wickets.
The Lady Demons basketball team went to the Southland Conference Tournament with a lot of confidence.
I felt like we were in a good spot, honestly. We've been playing very well going into the tournament, and I felt like we were on a hot streak. I think our girls were really confident, actually. We could tell that we were getting better with each game that we were playing. And like I said, we made a really good run the last couple games before the tournament. And so just going in, we felt good about our chances and our matchups. And also because we'd already beaten the top 3 seeded teams that were ahead of us. Going in as the 4th seed, we've already beaten the top 3 seeds. So we figured, hey, we can compete with the best of them.
In the Southland Conference Tournament, the Lady Demons knew it was their time to win the championship after late-game heroics from guard Janelle Perez.
Well, we had a series of plays where Janelle Perez, our point guard, she actually made 3 buckets and got us ahead. We basically went ahead of the game with 2.6 seconds left, and so that pretty much sealed the game.
Janelle making that shot at the end when there was like 4 seconds left, I said, that was the Lord with us. I mean, if Janelle made that, it was meant for us to go.
The Lady Demons, being conference tournament champions, went to Chili's to find out who they'd be playing in the NCAA tournament. They drew number 1 seed Tennessee. The Lady Demons have some good thoughts on the upcoming game.
Well, I expect my team to be prepared and go out and compete and play the way they have the last 4 weeks. And that's going to be execute, value the basketball, and go defend and guard personnel as well as possible. I mean, this is something that me personally and none of our girls have gotten to experience before. So the fact that we've even accomplished our goal of getting to the tournament is a great feeling. But we're excited though. We're excited to go to Knoxville and play the Lady Vols. I mean, a lot of us are big fans of theirs, but it's going to be something different for us, something to go out there and compete and give our best. And we feel prepared because we've played other big teams like Baylor and Arkansas and Texas this year. So it's going to be fun.
In the tournament, the Lady Demons traveled to Tennessee to play a 1-16 seed game. They hung in tough through the first half, only being down by 2 going into the locker room. The Lady Vols came out with a tough run in the second half. The final score of the game was Tennessee 70, NSU 46. This is Corey Simmons reporting for NSU News.
Coach Scott Storrs said playing in Knoxville was an experience the ladies will always remember.
Well, I think for both Brooke and me, it's one of those things that we knew what to expect. We knew how awesome the experience is and how much you learn and you grow just through the experience. It was really cool to see our players get to experience that. We felt like when we got the seed that we did and got to play Tennessee at Tennessee, we knew that it was going to be just an incredible experience. They do everything first class there. Of course, they've been to every NCAA tournament, and they know how to run the tournament. They know how to do it, and so everything from how we were greeted at the hotel to the way that we traveled to getting to visit the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame to just the entire experience, the media coverage that we received there, just a neat deal that kind of fuels the fire for our players, and it's already one of those things where I think the kids we're not forcing them back in the gym, but they're getting back in the gym on their own just because they want to get back to that.
Tuesday night, the Demon baseball team traveled down to Lafayette to take on the #1 team in the country, but lost to the Raging Cajuns in non-conference action 10-1 due to several critical errors. NSU gave out 11 walks to the Cajuns and also had 4 errors on the field. The Demons now travel to Huntsville, Texas for its next Southland series and this weekend's matchup, and no pushover.
Sam Houston won the league last year, went to a regional, had a deep run in that regional, and they've got the entire team basically back. So really good 3 starters on the mound, quality 3 arms, and the lineup is very salty. It's talk about lineups hard to navigate through. There's one right there. So a lot of players back from a very good club, and it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a challenge, but we're looking forward to getting through this week.
The Demons are 12-11 on the season, but 4-2 in the all-important conference play. This weekend series starts Friday night at 6:30 p.m. In softball action last night, the Lady Demons went up to Ruston to take on the Lady Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech and drove back to Natchitoches with a big victory, winning 9-4. This puts the Lady Demons at 14-14 on the season, entering a big conference weekend series against state rivals McNeese State at the Lady Demon Diamond. Everything starts off with a doubleheader on Saturday at 2:00 p.m. As for the track and field, last Saturday in Ruston, the Lady Demons Portia Thomas and Taylor Walker went 1-2 in the women's triple jump. Thomas posted a 40-foot leap while Walker went 39-8. Lady Demons senior Consuela Lindsay won the 400-meter hurdles by speeding past the competition a whole 2 seconds ahead of the rest, and the men's 200-meter dash was a speedy showdown with All-Americans Trey Hadnot from LA Tech and NSU's own Justin Walker. Hadnot edged Walker to the tape to win both of their outdoor debuts. Moving on to the throws, Lady Demons shot putter Kiana Jackson earned runner-up honors at the meet. Finally, Quentin Hilaire and Alex Washington gave the Demons a 2-3 finish in the men's high jump. Next up for several of the Demons and Lady Demons will be headed to Texas for the Texas Relays this weekend. And for all you Demon sports coverage, make sure you go to nsudemonsdot.com to get game recaps, schedules, and more from our wonderful sports information department. And that'll do it for your NSU Sports Blitz. I'm Landon Wright.
And that's going to do it for this edition of NSU News. I'm Sydney Riley.
And I'm Kathleen Barkley. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.